What's up, guys? It's Faro. Yeah, I've probably been away for too long, but I'm back, and this is War in the North, a new Lord of the Rings game. And I already played some of Farron, so I know how the game is. But I'm gonna go with Eredon for the this playthrough. So yeah, I'm really sorry for being away for too long. The only explanation I have is the YouTube upload.
Of the great war of the ring, many songs have been sung.
That's really loud.
And many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer
They talk about Gandalf and he is Gandalf.
And rightly so.
Talk about ego boost.
Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone. And his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too, deserve to be told.
You don't say.
Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
That does not look like Aragorn.
Aragorn. Eredon. Well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor. An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew. Do you bear news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low.
Oh shit.
There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders.
Oh, we all know these guys.
Stand fast, Rangers!
And everyone gets slaughtered.
We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come.
This is taken
Our folk
up
could
by...
not look to stand against the 9 together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
Yeah, I know what that guy is. He was like the leader of all the guys.
As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now I have a force gathering amid the ruins of Old Fornost.
Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon.
My orcs will be ready. These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
They just sit here spying instead of helping their fallen teammates.
If this Agendaur has a force at Fornost, then our position grows all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we 3 are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Cutscene
Perhaps we
Island.
will have help in this task. Eladan and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
Can I finally lower my fucking volume? It's air bleeding. Yeah. Okay. Settings, audio. Turn off that and that and that. Sweet. Now you probably can hear me. So yeah. So we're saying the real fucking what's it called? Reason I have for not recording any is because Vegas broke down, and then Bandicam broke down, and now I'm left with Fraps and Movie Maker. But I decided that I cannot be inactive from YouTube for too long, and I really wanted to do a playthrough of a real new game, because I've never done one of those. So yeah, here we are at Fornost.
I see no sign of the enemy.
These ruins could hide a large
We're
army.
gonna start
We
slaughtering
might
people
even now
right
be
here.
under the gaze of unfriendly eyes.
Yeah, we might.
Well,
might
we
even
came
now
to
be
provide a
under the
distraction
gaze
for
of evil
Aragorn.
eyes.
And what better way to do that
Yep.
than
Oh,
walking in the front
and
door?
yeah,
Let's be about it.
we can do that. Like, if you guys ever played Return of the King, or what's it called? This guy is like Faramir. He uses a sword, and then he's very good at bow also. But yeah, it's kind of hard, like in the beginning, to not get hit by lots of bullshit everywhere.
Face a ranger now!
But you get XP, you level up, and you kind of like an RPG. You level up your abilities, and more stuff. Hey, I didn't know you can do that. Sweet. Can kind of use the scroll to get into bow. I'm not gonna use my bow. That's for pussies only. I don't even know if this guy's even good at swords. I just didn't want to use the dwarf again, since I already played a little with him. So yeah. Yeah, there's stuff to collect, and then there's chests to open everywhere. And I love destroying barrels, so this game is gets a plus for all the barrels. And now we're getting to learn the orc archers, which isn't really gonna be much of a trouble, since I am this guy. I'm just gonna call him Faramir because that's who he reminds me of. Boom, headshot, and that guy's dead. And then how did they get to use fucking flame arrows? That's not fair. I don't want to use the bow anymore. I'm gonna get in here and slaughter him with my sword. There we go.
The dwarf is down! Quickly, help him!
Hey. Like, the dwarf is always the suicide rusher. Like, he always dies. It's the same when I play the dwarf. He's really easy to die with, for some reason. He is like the damage dealing tank in the party. And then the girl is like half healer and half caster, and then this guy is like the archer slash rogue kind.
I must have aid.
You don't need any aid. I'm gonna boom, work. Critical strike, sweet. Haven't entered hero mode in this game yet, but I know that you can if you get like critical strikes without being hit. Pretty sure that's how you do it. Yeah, you see like this yellow thing right there over their heads when they're low on HP, and you can kind of right click to find a bow. So yeah, that's it. That's kind of everything in this game. Out. This guy wasn't dead. I don't want to use a health potion. Brutal hit. Hey, there's more stuff coming. There's a lot of hacking and slashing in this game, which is like, it's a plus.